This is your MacBook Survival Kit for 2018, brought to you by Squarespace. Up first, an accessory I use every single day, the hyperdrive. The first time I saw this was in 2016, and I knew I had to have it, even if it cost me almost a Benjamin, which it did. The good? It's small enough to disappear into a bag pouch, it restores all the ports and slots from the 2015 that I need, and it's much more elegant than the Apple dongles. It's also got an LED to let you know it's connected. I like lights. The bad? It's hard to keep it connected unless it's stationary on a tabletop. Moving the computer can easily jog it loose. And for some reason, ejecting SD cards doesn't always work, so you need to force eject, which doesn't seem to hurt anything, but it's still annoying. So why is the hyperdrive still number one on my list? Well, a lot of companies have made variations on this product, and most seem to work better than mine. Andrew Martinek over at Android Central uses a smaller verbatim branded dock that he says works perfectly. So I'll drop links to that and to mine in the description, where you'll also find links for all these products, by the way. If you still want the ports and you're also the type who carries a laptop in a sleeve, check out DockCase. This is another successful Kickstarter gone mainstream, and it takes the form of a big envelope made of synthetic leather. On its edge is an aluminum rail that includes all the ports we just saw on the hyperdrive, plus an extra USB-A and an Ethernet jack. The idea here is that you lay your MacBook on top while you're working, and a dedicated cable makes the connection to the port rail. On the plus side, the case is thoughtfully designed, with a magnetic closure on the flap, some okay-looking stitching, and a little sleeve for the connector cable. On the downside, there's no mechanism that keeps the sleeve rigid, so the laptop sits at a slight angle. Also, you can't really charge your phone via the dock ports because of low output, and TweakTown reports inconsistent data throughput as well. That's a significant letdown, especially for the list price of this thing. DockCase did send over a code so that you can get a discount if you do want to order this. I'll throw it in the description as well. My favorite thing Apple ever brought to the laptop was MagSafe, the breakaway magnetic connector that saved my MacBooks from countless careless falls over the years. Well, that's a feature Apple ditched with the switch to USB-C, but there is a way to get it back. Baseus, or Dreamvasion, is the best reviewed company I could find on Amazon making magnetic USB-C adapters. The good? It's dead simple. You plug one side into the charging port, you snap the other side onto your cable, and boom, magnetic charging. It pops off if you trip on the wire. The bad? It's not omnidirectional, so you need to decide which direction you want the cable facing when you install the computer side jack. And removing that jack to realign it can be tricky. For all the complaining I've done about the ports on the new MacBook, they do enable a convenience for those times you can't find an outlet. You can charge your laptop with a battery pack, as long as it has USB power delivery. Enter the Anker PowerCore 26800. Its big capacity is right in its name, its metal casing makes it durable, and it is USB PD compliant. Those are the pros. The cons? Well, that metal casing also makes it heavy, and you need to use a PD charger to top it back up, otherwise it takes forever. Anker sent me the PowerPort Plus 5 for the purpose, which has also been my travel charger for a few months now. Keep in mind that the MacBook is a huge battery drain compared to a phone, so you're only going to gain something like 0.5% per minute, but at least it's going in the right direction. And of course, you can use the pack to recharge phones or tablets as well. By the way, this isn't a paid Anker sponsorship or anything, they just happen to be a brand I've been using for a long time. If you're looking for an alternative, I've also had good luck with RAV Power products. And finally, there's the issue of the new Butterfly keyboard. After about 3 months, I finally got used to it, but if you long for the tactility of keys that actually, move, there's a glut of Bluetooth keyboards out there to choose from. I covered these two a long time ago on the Instagram channel. They're called the Quirky Writer and the Low-Free. And my favorite mouse is still Microsoft's ArcTouch design, which got a refresh last year. The new thing I'm showing off here is this Lazy Susan kind of thing. Actually, it's called the M Stand by Rain Design, and its whole purpose is to raise your laptop up high, so you don't get that crick in your neck while you work on it. If you're like I was, trying to muddle through with a laptop stand made of stacked shoe boxes so your computer clears your microphone, the M stand is well worth a look. Especially now that the price is down to $40 on Amazon. Oh, and Rain Design makes smartphone stands too. One last time, all these products are linked in the description below, folks, and if you find a better deal on similar stuff elsewhere, drop a line in the comments.